Hello? Great. Guess we'll sound this. Hello? Great. Guess we'll sound this. Hi everyone, so welcome to the stream today. Very much excited for having you today as we continue with our journey towards the ICAG November 2020 examination. And like we did yesterday, we premiered a video yesterday. So yesterday I wasn't on the live stream, but we premiered a video to start a new series on the study guide, how you can pass the various subjects. And yesterday we highlighted on financial reporting and corporate reporting, and we got a lot of messages from you guys that, hey, it was a great material, it was a great exposure, and whether we will be doing for the other subjects, to be specific, some of you were were requesting on management accounting and public sector accounting and finance, and the answer is yes. I'm going to be providing you with a study guide and a blueprint on how you can study and pass the various subjects in the ICAG professional qualification syllabus. And so today, you want to look at management accounting and public sector accounting and finance. If you join the stream, you are welcome to the stream. Give us a thumbs up on the video when you join the stream. That way, the video gets more engagement and YouTube will be able to push the video so we can reach as many students as possible. And then if you know also somebody that has to be part of the stream, that has to watch this lecture, or you know somebody who is writing management accounting or public sector accounting and finance, you can share the video with them, invite them so they can join the stream. But most importantly, I want to be taking your questions as well. So in the chat box, I have a screen here and I'm reading all of your comments in the chat. So you put your questions in the chat box. Any questions you have, even if it is not related to this, you can still put it in the chat box. Either I will be able to cover it and then answer it for you, or if we need to have a separate or dedicated video for that also, you will be notified. So I want to hear from you in the chat box. Let me know the subject you are writing. Let me know how you are planning, what subject you're writing, how you are planning yourself out, how do you want to study, how much commitment or that you're going to be ready to put in. And I just want to hear from you in the chat box. So before I go, let's see some people coming in here. I see Zola coming in, Ebenezer Atta coming in, Charles Zuli, I see you, Yaka Sule, I see you, Enyonam, Priscilla, I see you, good evening, I hope you're doing well. Isaiah Abdul Habiz, I see you, Joseph Eric Mensa, I see you, you're welcome to the stream. Give us a thumbs up on the video and invite your friends and people that you know must be part of the stream. Like I said, one of the critical things that you need to understand as a student is to be able to know the syllabus and really understand the details that are in the syllabus, what the syllabus cover, what areas you're going to be focusing on in order for you to increase your chances of passing the examination. Ultimately, my objective at the end of the day is for you to be able to study and also to be able to position yourself in such a way that in the exam hall, you're not going to freak out, and also you'll be able to pass the exams and take your life to the next level. So today I'm providing you with a study guide for management accounting, how to study. Now, I'm going to break down all of these and I'm going to link the things to you, what you need to study, how you need to study, how you need to arrange the topics, how you need to position yourself, the key areas you need to focus on in order for you to increase your chances of ultimately passing the exams, what you need to be on the lookout for as you go into the exam hall. So I'm going to give you a blueprint, all right, literally on the management accounting as well as public sector accounting and finance, and I want to help you to have a head start so you know exactly what you are getting yourself into and what you need to do in order to position yourself to take your life to the next level. So comment in the chat box with any questions that you have. I see some of you with a thumbs up on the video. Thank you very much. It helps us a lot and enables YouTube to promote the video so we can reach as many students as possible. So let's get into the discussion, management accounting. Now, management accounting is a build-up of introduction to management accounting in the level 1. But the question we need to ask ourselves is, what is the aim of the examiner? So if I am a management accounting student, everything I want to know is, what is the examiner looking at? What is the syllabus about? What is it covering? What are the key areas that I'm going to be looking at? What are the areas that the examiner is almost always going to be examining me? What do I do? So the syllabus breakdown and what you need to do is what I want to go through with you here in management accounting. Then right after that, we're going to switch to public sector accounting and finance, and I'm going to provide you with some blueprint strategies, techniques in order for you to understand, study, and pass these exams once and for all. You don't have to write MA twice. You don't have to write PSA twice. There is a way you need to do all of these things in order to position yourself. Now, ultimately, there has to be a lot of work. All right, and I've discussed this with you on Tuesday as we discussed what you need to do in order for you to pass the exams. And we've discussed that already. In case you missed that, you can check it out on the channel. I will link in the description so you can watch that video as well. So what is the aim of the management accounting syllabus? What is the aim of management accounting? So let's look at the aim and then break it down in relation to that. So the aim of the syllabus. So let me just open up to my syllabus so I could read a couple of things. I just have the nuggets here for you. Right, so I'm in there. The aim of the syllabus. The aim of this module is to ensure that students develop a knowledge and understanding of. So the aim of the management accounting syllabus is to ensure that students develop knowledge and understanding of one, budgeting and cost accounting principles. Okay, easy. So before we get really deep into this thing, it means that off the bat, the syllabus aim budgeting is very critical. How do we budget? The process of budgeting, the method of budgeting, the type of budgeting. Budgeting is going to be key. Then how we can use cost accounting principles. Cost accounting principle. Now, when we talk about cost accounting principles here, it spans across a lot of things, like accounting for overheads, accounting for labor, dealing with the issues about high and low method, dealing with the issues in relation to absorption costing, marginal costing, activity-based costing. These are all cost accounting principles. So off the bat, the syllabus is telling you that the aim of this syllabus is for you to develop what? Knowledge. Not only to have the knowledge, but also you must have an understanding of budgeting and the cost accounting principles. So if I'm preparing for management accounting, I need to put in my mind that there is something on budgeting happening. It's fundamental. The aim of the syllabus is for me to know it. There is something that is going to be happening on cost accounting principles. So I need to understand the fundamentals. Accounting for material, accounting for labor, accounting for overhead, using the high and low method to classify costs, dealing with the issue in relation to absorption costing, marginal costing, activity-based costing, how to deal with special decisions. Those principles are basic accounting, and the objective of this module is for you to be able to have that deeper understanding. But not only that, not only are we interested in you to have a knowledge and understanding in budgeting and cost accounting principles, but also concepts and techniques appropriate for. So you also must develop some knowledge and understanding of concepts and techniques that is appropriate for planning. And planning has connection with budgeting, decision making. So we're going to have short-term decisions, make or buy, throughput accounting. We're going to be dealing with all of those things, outsourcing, break-even, those things later. Then, and the last thing is students are introduced also to key management accounting concepts applied before then. These techniques and the ability to apply these techniques in the generation of management accounting reports. So it means that I might be required to prepare reports. Reports in what? Reports in the things that I have done. It could be a short-term decision. It could be an evaluation decision. It could be something like that. And there is a report that I'm going to be preparing. And then an introduction is made to key management concepts that are applied in public sector accounting and finance. So the aim, and you need to study in line with the syllabus. That is why I tell students, no matter who, irrespective of who is teaching you, you must have the syllabus for yourself, and you must know the syllabus for your own sake. And like I say all the time, yes, you need to attend lectures, but you don't depend on your lecturer. You need to sit down yourself and study. I hear some people saying that, Nhyira, me there, I am busy. And so it is only the thing in the class, that is the only thing I'm able to study, and that is all. Please, you'll be screwed. You will be screwed, because what we do in class is not enough. And I tell my students all the time, what we do in class is not enough. You need to go over it again. You need to have the syllabus for yourself. You need to find out, hey, is it in the syllabus? Are they covering everything that is required in the syllabus? What is the syllabus grading on a couple of things? So if you find that something is being expressed on too much, but it is not having a weight in the syllabus, why is it? So you can question process. You can challenge and ask why things are going the way they are. So you must study in line with the aim of the syllabus. That's critical. So budgeting, accounting, cost accounting principles, planning, decision making, preparation of management reports, and an introduction to how we can use management accounting concepts in the public sector. So it is based on this aim that we have this 6 categorization of the syllabus. So management accounting is divided into 6 broad categories due to the aim, or depending on the aim. So let me see if I have some charts coming in here for me. Prince David, I see you. Welcome to the stream. Any questions, you put it in the chat box for me, and give us a thumbs up for the video if you joined the stream. In case you've not subscribed, I don't know why you're not part of Team Nhyira Premium. You need to be part of Team Nhyira Premium. Remember, I announced this on Tuesday. Every week, we're going to be selecting 1 or 2 people who will be as top fund, and they are going to, that person or these people will be enrolled in a full course online and study under my mentorship at an absolutely no cost. Okay, you're going to get access to our full course, get access to our first aid kit, be able to join our Zoom sessions, our classroom sessions at no cost when you become what? A top fan. Now, how do you qualify for this? You should be somebody who has subscribed to our channel, somebody who engages with our content here on YouTube, someone who follows me on Instagram, someone who likes my Facebook page, and also share our content, because we are using a lot of intense tracking tools to be able to really find out the true fans and the people who are helping to grow this channel and to reward them. So in case you want to be part of this, come on, make sure you hit the like button, share the video with others, follow me on Instagram, and share the news with others so we can get many people, and you could be a lucky person to get a free course and study under my mentorship for the ICA examination. So let's get a breakdown of the syllabus. Let me get some water into the system, then we can flow now. Right. So let's see what we got here. The syllabus breakdown for management accounting. So, like I said, into 6 areas. The first one is one of my favorite areas of the syllabus, and that is called contemporary approaches to management accounting. Contemporary approaches to management accounting. You see, this is an area where the examiner dumped, the syllabus actually dumped various things that cannot be categorized under the headings in the other 5 headings. So under contemporary issues to management accounting, among other things, you're going to be seeing a lot of issues in here. You're going to be seeing issues about ethics. Okay? Not only that, you're going to be seeing some evaluation models. Remember, I told you that ethics runs through the syllabus. There are a lot of subjects now that have ethics. So fundamental codes of ethics is critical. Now, that is a 15%, but the things there very involving, but you need to understand the issues about ethics. And on this channel, we have a lot of content available on this channel in management accounting. All you need to do is to check the playlist. We have over 50 videos as of today in the playlist that you can get on various things that I'm going to be talking about here. So ethics is going to be critical. You must understand the fundamental codes of ethics: integrity, objectivity, professional competence and due care, professional behavior, and then confidentiality. You must understand the threats to professional ethics: self-interest threats, self-review threats, familiarity threats, advocacy threats, intimidation threats. But you must understand the scenarios of how the ethical issues and the appropriate courses of action. So you must understand all these. Then the second part, because the A aspect of the syllabus is divided into two: ethics and then evaluation module. Now the evaluation module is where you find a lot of modules that are used to evaluate various aspects of the organization. This is where you find things such as the balanced scorecard to evaluate the performance of the organization, the value chain analysis to assess which activities actually add value to the input of the organization and to make decisions as to which one to outsource, which one not to outsource. Then you're going to be talking about issues in relation to throughput accounting. This is linked to limiting factor analysis, where we are finding out how we can remove the bottleneck process or the bottleneck department to be able to increase the profitability and make various decisions as to cost control and also cost reduction issues. Then you're going to be finding issues under total quality management. It's a continuous process that an organization uses in order to increase the quality of the product and also to increase customer satisfaction. So total quality management is also something that we need to look out for here. And there are other modules that you must talk about: environmental, accounting, and then the issues in relation to benchmarking and various other modules. So the 15% section A aspect of the management accounting syllabus, it's them involving, all right? It's them involving. But the good news is this: the good news is that a lot of the things there are reading areas. Okay, a lot of the things there are reading areas, so you could read them and then quickly read them and then understand them. Things like ethics, purely reading. Things like total quality management. Things like balanced scorecard. Things like value chain analysis. Things like benchmarking. Things like cost control, cost reduction. These are theory areas. You can read them up there. The only two things that are calculation aspect here that may be quite involving is throughput accounting ratio as well as the activity-based costing. Throughput accounting ratio and activity-based costing. So you've got to make sure that you understand that area very well of the syllabus. I see some comments coming in. Let me reply to them real quick. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box for me. Nana Atrem, hi sir, how are you, please? Nana, I'm doing well, and I hope you are also doing well. Andrew Okonbeko, I see you. You are welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. Prince David said, sir, sometimes questions are set outside the syllabus. What do we do? No, questions are not set outside the syllabus. They can't set questions outside the syllabus, okay? If the questions are set and you can't find out where it is in the syllabus, if you check the syllabus, you realize that the questions are actually syllabus related. So maybe you didn't learn it or you were not taught. That doesn't mean it's not in the syllabus, okay? So the examiner tries as much as possible that what you will see in the exam hall is that they may not cover everything. Like the way I tell my management accounting students all the time, you go to the exam hall and there is no question on investment appraisal. You don't take it personal. So it is man accounting. If you go and there is no question on investment appraisal, it is in the syllabus, but the examiner will not examine on it. But something that is not in the syllabus, the examiner brings it. I mean that will not happen. That will not happen. So it's always something related. Okay, I think you are giving me an example. I'm saying this because this sitting on principle of tax, questions on partnership was not in the syllabus. Who told you that partnership is not in the syllabus? Prince, partnership is in the syllabus. If you go to your syllabus and you read it very well, income tax liabilities of individuals and partnership businesses. So maybe, like I said, you were learning on your own, so you didn't learn it, or you attended lecture somewhere and they didn't teach you. Even on this channel, I've spoken about that when I was talking about income tax liabilities. So it's in the syllabus. All right, David? It's in the syllabus. Now where ICA has reached, they will not make that error to bring something that is not in the syllabus, because they know they will be taken upon, and it's just irrational to bring a question that is not in the syllabus. So this is in the syllabus. All right, David? It's in the syllabus. Frank Numland. Hello, Frank. Yep, I hope you are doing well. Give me a thumbs up on the video and put in the chat box any questions you have for me. So that's the first thing, contemporary approaches to ban accounting, two broad areas, business ethics, and then evaluation modules. Then number two, it's one of my personal favorite areas, and that is budgets and budgetary control. Look at the syllabus grading. That is 15% of the syllabus grading. Budgets and budgetary control. So this is a mix of theory and calculation areas. So this is where we're talking about the basic issues, the process of budgeting, methods of budgeting, types of budget, preparation of the functional budget, preparation of the cash budget, preparation of the master budget. Remember, at this level, the syllabus is focusing on the master budget. That is the cash budget and the budgeted income statement and the budgeted statement of financial position. Nonetheless, the examiner can go back and ask you about the functional budget. So that is a key area of the syllabus. If you are doing one accounting, you cannot overemphasize or you cannot take for granted the issues about budgeting. My plea to you is this, that make sure you understand how to prepare the budget, the procedures of budget, and you can watch my video on budgeting in one accounting. I did a video on that, I think a 2-part or a 3-part video on the process of budgeting. You prepare the sales budget, the production budget, the material usage budget, the material purchases budget, the labor budget, then you come to the overhead budget, you go to the cash budget, you prepare the budgeted income statement, then the budgeted statement of financial position. So it follows in that order. Then you must understand the other theory issues, types of budgeting, zero-based budget, incremental budgeting, activity-based budgeting, program-based budgeting, the advantages, their disadvantages. All of these things are critical to the syllabus, and you've got to understand them in that order. I see another comment coming in. Let me see. Mohammed Nasif Suleiman said, employment benefit was also set outside the syllabus in FR, but it's not in the syllabus, and they have stated that it's not examinable in level 2. Okay, now again, Mohammed, I don't know why you are saying that, but then if you go to your syllabus, there is an appendix in your syllabus where they list all the standards. And if you go there, the appendix to the syllabus, they list all the standards you must know about. And if you go there, you realize that IAS 19, employment benefits, they require that financial reporting, you have some knowledge on it. Okay, they require that you have some knowledge on it. That is why I said you need the syllabus. Irrespective of who is teaching you, you need the syllabus. So if you say they brought a question on employment benefits and it shouldn't be examined, it is in the syllabus that you have to have a knowledge of it as a financial reporting student. So everything is in the syllabus, all right? So you need the syllabus to understand. So the standards, the standards are listed there, and the level of understanding you require is all listed there. So employment benefit is in the syllabus. You are supposed to have a basic knowledge of it. So if you are not taught or you don't know about it, then that is just your disadvantage in there. All right, Mohammed, that is what you need to understand. So please, you just need to have the syllabus. Have the syllabus to yourself, the subject you are writing, and scrutinize the syllabus and find out, what do I need to know? How do I need to know it? That is why I'm giving you some of this breakdown. All right, that's why I'm giving you some of this breakdown, because for some reasons, many people don't read the syllabus or even go through the syllabus to find out what is there. So that is it about budgeting. Number 3, we go to management decision-making techniques. Management decision-making techniques. And look at that. That is 15% of the syllabus grading. Now, basically, management decision-making techniques is actually the issue about standard costing and variance analysis. Because remember, standard costing and variance analysis, another critical area of the syllabus. Now, at this level, the examiner or the syllabus is focusing not only on the basic standards, but also on the advanced standards. Because in Introduction to Management Accounting, you're going to be learning the basic standards, the basic variances. But at this level, you're going to be dealing with the advanced variances. Nonetheless, you still need to understand the basic variance, how to prepare the operating statements under absorption costing, under marginal costing, how to deal with the issue about reconciliation of the variance operating statement to the actual profit, the behavioral aspect of standard costing and variance analysis, dealing with issues like the material price planning variance, material price operational variance, dealing with the issues about yield and mix variance, dealing with the issues about sales mix variance, and all of those other variants are critical areas that you need to look out for. Whether you like it or not, there is a question in the exam waiting for you, and this is both theory as well as calculation. The theory aspect will include things such as types of standards. So we have the ideal standard, the basic standards, we have the attainable standard, the unattainable standards, then we have stages of standard costing, then we have causes or reasons for having favorable variance, adverse variance. All of these things are covered in here. So it's a mixture of calculation and reading area that you need to position yourself as a student if you are going into the exam hall. Then we come to one of the key areas, a quite bulky area of the syllabus, and that is short-term decision making. And as you can see, that is 20% of the syllabus grading. 20% of the syllabus grading. So if it is 20% of the syllabus grading, it's a key area you need to look out for. Now, when we say short-term decisions, what are we talking about? We are talking about topics such as break-even analysis. We're talking about issues such as limiting factor analysis. I've spoken about it a moment ago. We're talking about make or buy decisions. We're talking about issues in relation to relevant costing analysis. Okay, we're talking about issues in relation to relevant cost analysis. We're talking about issues in relation to outsourcing. Okay, special order. These are all the topics about short-term decision making. So you have to be familiar with break-even. Now remember, break-even, we're going to do a build-up here. In level 1, there is break-even there, but you dealt with simple break-even. But in level 2 man accounting, we're going to do the simple and also do for multiple products. So break-even is going to be taken a step further, limiting factor analysis, make or buy decision. So these are short-term decisions. And when making these decisions, marginal costing principle is going to be basic for you to understand. So when we say marginal costing principle, what does that mean? It means that selling price minus variable cost equals A by Z contribution. So our decision making will going to be based on the marginal cost, the marginal cost, the marginal cost. So this is a key area as well. You make sure that before you go into the exam hall, you understand the issue about break-even. Break-even is a mixture of theory and calculation. There are formulas in there. Limiting factor analysis, quite technical. There are principles that you need to understand. Make or buy decision, quite technical. There are rules that you need to understand. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of principles here. One of the areas that has a lot of principles in management accounting is the short-term decision area, because of the key decisions that organizations must make. Outsourcing decisions, pricing decisions, all of these things are in this area, and you must be in the position to be able to understand them, go through them, and make sure you have a great or a deeper knowledge on them. Then you come to long-term decision making. This is why we see our paper, our topic, investment appraisal. Like I said earlier, you may go to the exam hall and there is no question on investment appraisal. Don't take it personal. I tell my students all this all the time. Don't take it personal if you're writing MA and there is no question on investment appraisal. Don't take it personal. Or if the examiner doesn't want you to take it too personal, he will just dump a 2-3 mark theory for you when you're expecting NPV, internal rate of return, ARR, payback period, the discounted payback period, and all of those things. The examiner can decide not to set a question on it, but it's an area you need to look out for. The good news is that there is not a lot to be done here. You need to know about only the 4 methods of evaluation of performance, evaluation of projects. That is the NPV, net present value, the IRR, internal rate of return, the accounting rate of return, as well as the payback period in that case. So that is an area that you need to look out for. Like I said, it has some theory in there as well as the computation. So you need to be on the lookout for and make sure you study this very well. Then another bulky area in management accounting, apart from short-term decision, is performance evaluation. This is a huge area in such a way that when we are talking about performance evaluation here, it's quite broad. It has some issues about management accounting concepts in the public sector. It has issues about financial and non-financial performance indicators. It has issues about divisional performance evaluation, using the residual income, using the return on investment, using the ROSI to assess divisions performance and to make various decisions. The concept about transfer pricing is also something that is here that you need to understand. So it's a very key area that has a lot of things going on there. A lot of theories are in here, as well as a couple of computations. But thematically, you need to be able to be familiar with the issue about transfer pricing. You must understand divisional performance evaluation, and then even the evaluation of the entire organization using ratios, computing the ratios, and ultimately interpreting the ratios. So this is what you need to understand when it comes to the issue about management accounting. Now, stay with me closely, because I'm going to be giving you how you're going to study this, the way you need to connect the topics together in a moment, as I switch over to talk about the public sector accounting and finance. So let's look at public sector accounting and finance, and I'll be coming back to this. So I see a comment coming in. Andrew Oponbeko said, "Sir, I don't think ICAG will set questions on functional budget this time for level 2. It's not about what you think, it's about what is in the syllabus, all right? In the syllabus, you are supposed to know about budgets and budgetary control. And functional budget is part of budgets. So it's about knowing them. Are you getting it? I'm not really looking at what the examiner will set in November 2020 or whatever it is. I'm actually giving you a breakdown of the coverage of the syllabus. So even though in the syllabus you are seeing that you are having the issue in relation to, how do we call it, master budget, cash flow, cash budget, the functional budget can be examined. The examiner can throw you there because it's part of budget. It's part of budgetary control. So that is the thing you need to understand there upon. So public sector accounting and finance. Now, when it comes to public sector accounting and finance, also is an interesting area for a lot of students in that case, and it's an area that I personally enjoy a lot, especially because of the new syllabus, the way the new syllabus is structured. It makes public sector accounting and finance more interesting, more enjoyable, more relatable, unlike the old one. That was a lot of things there, but this one is really cool. It has a lot of things there. But what is the objective, okay, of the syllabus? Let's go in there to find out about the objective of the syllabus. Go scrolling me up. Let's see. Public sector should be here. Go. What is the aim of this subject? Good. This module is designed to provide candidates with the technical, what? Technical knowledge and skills to perform straightforward financial reporting responsibilities in the public sector or with public sector organizations. Simple. This is very, very, very simple aim of the examiner or of the syllabus, to perform straightforward financial reporting responsibilities. Straightforward. So here it's not going to be that clumsy. It's not going to have a lot of principles in there. It's not going to have like MA that has a lot of principles in there. No. Here, 9 out of 10, everything is going to be straightforward. But based on this aim of the syllabus, we have the breakdown of the syllabus, the 8th breakdown of the syllabus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th breakdown of the syllabus. So let's look at the breakdown of the syllabus and the key things you need to look at, the key things that you need to focus on as a student. The first one is public sector financial reporting in Ghana. This is a huge area of the syllabus. This is why I call it the no man's land area, because anything else that the examiner cannot talk about, that is where he dumps it in. And public sector financial reporting in Ghana. A couple of things to be discussed here include budgeting. So budgeting in the public sector, it's in here. Talking about the roles of key public officers, it is in here. GIFMIS, the Ghana Integrated Financial Management Information System, it's in there. Are you getting it? So there are a lot of things that you need to understand when it comes to that 15-mark area. Even though the syllabus grading is just 15 marks, there are a lot of things that you need to understand there. Key legislative requirements for the management of public finances in Ghana. You need to understand all of that. So budgeting, a very critical area. The examiner is always going to bring some question around that if he's much excited about it. And then key roles of public officers, the Minister of Finance, the Chief Principal Spending Officer, dealing with the issues in relation to the Controller Accountant General, and all of those things, you need to understand them. Then the GIFMIS, the breakdown of the GIFMIS, the elements, what it contains, what it has, all of those things will be also looked at. Sources of revenue to government, and then government expenditure. All of those things are covered in here. So even though it's just 15% of the syllabus grading, a lot of things are going to be happening in there. And like I said, the key areas you need to focus on will be budgeting, number one. Number two, another key area to focus on is the role of key public officers. Number three, the issue about GIFMIS. Number four, government revenue and expenditure management. So revenue and expenditure management. These are the four conk areas that you need to focus on really when it comes to that A aspect of the syllabus. But like I said, there are other issues in there that you need to also look out for. From there, we come to the conceptual framework for general purpose financial statement in public sector. So here, conceptual framework is just like what you know in financial reporting. That is why I recommend that, and the syllabus even suggested that you write public sector and FR together, because the issue about the conceptual framework is the same thing in the financial reporting, but now we just bring it to the public sector. So you're going to find the scope of the conceptual framework, like the objective of financial statements, elements of financial statements, various issues about definitions of the elements of the financial statement, issues about capital measurements and asset management, qualitative characteristics of financial statements. All of these things are what we cover in here. But most importantly, there are also a couple of acts that you must understand in here. And the first one is, if you are follower of my work, I've mentioned this before, the Public Financial Management Act 2016, Act 921. It's a key thing that you need to look at. Then the Audit Service Act 2000, Act 584. Then the Internal Audit Agency Act 2003, Act 658, the Local Government Act 2016, Act 396, and any other act that has to be used in the public financial management. But of all of these acts that you hear there, the key one that you need to understand is the Public Financial Management Act 2016, Act 921. Act 921, because that act gives you a lot of things even about budgeting, a lot of things even about revenue sources, a lot of things about public expenditure, the management of the consolidated fund, a lot of things about the roles of key public officers. So when it comes to this level, these are the things that you need to understand there. Thematically, like I said, the qualitative characteristics of the financial statement, measurement basis of financial statement, the historical basis, the current market value basis, the fair value basis, okay? These are measurement basis of elements in the financial statement. Then you need to understand the issue in relation to the Public Financial Management Act. So that is the second aspect of the syllabus in that case. Third, is public financial management system, and that is the PIFA, Public Expenditure and Accountability Framework. That is 10% of the syllabus. It's an area you need to understand. There are 7 pillars that are used in order to assess the financial performance of the organization in ratio analysis in public sector, which is actually, what is that? The sixth one, evaluation of financial statement. Part of the PIFA is brought in there when we are talking about reliability of budget. And so if you are doing the budget variance analysis, you are actually doing part of the PIFA to assess the public financial management of the country. So it's an area you need to look out for. I think I've covered a video strictly on the PIFA and explained everything you need to know about the PIFA. Check it out in the public sector playlist on the channel, and you'll be able to understand that. Then you come to the accounting policies for accrual and cash basis. This is a very key area. This is where IPSAS is coming to town. Okay, this is where IPSAS is coming to town. And like I said, if you're a good financial reporting student, IPSAS should not be a problem for you, because really it is the IASs that we are flipping over into public sector. So there are just some thin lines that are drawn in between them. So IPSAS 1 is the same as IAS 1. IPSAS 17 is the same as IAS 16. IPSAS 19 is the same as IAS 32. IPSAS 16 is the same as IAS 40, investment property. So it's the same thing, but because it's a public sector, there will be some thin lines that will be drawing. So the various IPSAS, recognition of revenue, recognition of expenses, recognition of assets, under the cash basis, under the accrual basis, you need to understand all of that, and you must build your knowledge well on the IPSAS. And on this channel, I have covered some of the IPSAS on the channel here. You need to watch them and make sure you understand these IPSAS, because definitely there is a question waiting for you in the exam or on the IPSAS. It's like financial reporting, you know, definitely there will be standard question waiting for you there. Here also, there will be a question of IPSAS in the exam hall that the examiner is going to be asking you. Not only for your sole understanding of the IPSAS, but also because of the next one, preparation of financial statements for public sector entities in line with generally accepted accounting practices. Okay, that generally accepted accounting practices. So how you prepare your financial statement for the central government. So on the consolidated fund, for MDAs, and then for MMDAs, how you prepare their financial statements. It's very, very important. Remember, to be able to excel here and prepare the final account, you should be strong in your IPSAS. It's like EPA. Like I say all the time, you cannot do single entity financial statement if you don't have a strong knowledge in the accounting standards. The same thing happened here. You can't prepare the final accounts if you don't understand the IPSAS, because here there will be footnotes. IPSAS 17 is going to be in town. PPE, property, plant, and equipment. You're going to have revenue recognition IPSAS, like IPSAS 9, IPSAS 23, revenue from non-exchange transaction, revenue from non-exchange transaction recognition, respectively. Issues about provisions, IPSAS 19, I guess. How do you do the treatment of that? So you must make sure that before you are looking at final accounts, what do? You keep on and find out about all the IPSAS. Next one is evaluation and analysis of the financial statement. Definitely there's going to be a question on this, and I've done this also already on the channel. I didn't do an intense session on it. It was just a one-off session we did, but there was an introductory video on evaluation of public sector financial statement. And here it is divided into 3. We have the common size ratio, we have the ratio analysis, and then we have the budget variance analysis. Now, the common size ratio is about just changing the financial statements into percentages and using the total revenue as the basis for that. And then that is for the income statement. If you're dealing with a statement of financial position, you'd use the assets as the basis. Then if you come to the issue in relation to ratio analysis, this is where you talk about the financial performance ratios, the financial position ratios, the financial conditions and cash requirements ratios, and all of that. Then the budget variance ratios, we talk about budget reliability, the budget outed, and all of those things. So hey, I know I'm talking a lot, but You got to understand all of these, all right? And I hope that wherever you're going to be attending lectures at, you will be able to learn these. And like I say all the time, don't just rely on lectures, right? It's important to attend lectures, but you've also got to do your own thing in that case. Then, for public procurement, very critical. So you need to understand the issue about procurement, the methods of procurement, the procedures of procurement in the local government, in the central government, all of those things you need to understand that. Then public-private partnership arrangements, and then public-public partnership arrangements. You need to understand this. There are IPSAs that cover this area. Let me just refer to those IPSAs real quick. IPSAS 12 and IPSAS 32, very critical area about PPP, the types of public-private partnership arrangement, build, operate, transfer, operate, all of those things, service concession, and all of those types, the principles of public procurement. Did I say public procurement? The principles of public-private partnership arrangement, the advantages, the disadvantages, the benefits, all of those things you must understand them, because definitely there'll be something about that. So the question then we ask is, Nhyira, how do we learn the subject? How do we learn the subject? Number one, when you're dealing with public sector accounting and finance, you've got to make sure that you deal with the basics in here. So the conceptual framework and regulatory framework, read those things, understand them, understand all the qualitative characteristics, measurement of assets, all of those things. Make sure you start with that area. From there, you come to the Public Financial Management Act. Make sure you understand the key roles of public officers. From there, you can deal with the issue in relation to budgeting in the public sector. Once you are done with that, you can now come to the calculation aspects and deal with all the IPSAs. Understand the IPSAs. Go to the syllabus and look at the list of the IPSAs you need to understand and the level of understanding you need, whether it is just knowledge, whether it is an understanding or a deeper understanding. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Final, understand the IPSAs. Then you come to the final accounts preparation. Then you can look at the ratio interpretation, because the interpretation is linked to the final account. Then once you do that, you can come to public procurement and then conclude on the PPP. So that is what you need to do and go about when it comes to the public sector accounting and finance. And you can put in the chat box any questions you have for me. For man accounting, my recommendation as always, you need to go to the contemporary issues first. So cut off the ethics. Chances are, if you have done FR, you shouldn't have problem with ethics in here. But if this is the first time you are doing and you've not done FR already, I don't know why you have not done FR, or maybe you are doing FR and MBA together. That'll be a good combination as well. So ethics, take it out. Then the evaluation aspect, do the throughput, do the activity base, look at the balance scorecard, look at all of those things. When you are from there, come to the short-term decisions, because there are a lot of things going on in there. So you deal with the short-term decisions. After you deal with that, you jump over and then you can look at the issues in relation to budgeting. Then you can come to standard costing and variance analysis. Then you can look at the investment appraisal. Then you say goodbye on the performance evaluation aspects, transfer pricing, divisional performance evaluation, or the entire organization's performance evaluation. Nemo. Don't register for the exams if you don't have the question kits, the question banks. Go and buy the question bank. This one is for public sector. This one is for management accounting. Go to the ICA office and buy them. It is 45 Ghana cedis. I've said this over and over again. Even if this book is 200 Ghana cedis, you need to buy it. Why is that so? Because it has a lot of questions in there. The public sector has a lot of questions in there. Man accounting has a lot of questions in there. Yes, someone said, hey, Nhyira, if I'm looking at the question bank, the question, the way they solve it, I don't understand. That is why you need a lecturer. So you don't understand, send it to your lecturer and ask your lecturer about it. And if you are attending lecture somewhere and you can't take assignments for your lecturer to assist you, then I don't know the kind of learning environment you are in. So you need to get these books. So please get them. Get them. It's very important. Go get them. So that is it about man accounting and PSA. Let's see if I have some comments coming in for me real quick. Yep, I got a lot of comments coming in. Let me look at it. Wanami Godwin, you are welcome to the stream. I see you. Augustine, hi, please help me to know if ICA does give transcript to students. And then Zolak said they do. You can make a request at the student portal. Okay, yes. So you log on to your student portal and you can, or you can send them email or call them directly. They will be able to arrange that for you. And then, okay, so Augustine said, okay, thanks. So Zola, thank you for that reply. Kofi Jebi Edusai said, FR and PSA should be taken together, you say, but the syllabus suggests otherwise. When you say the syllabus suggests otherwise, what do you mean? FR and PSA is a good combination that you can make in that case. Kofi Jebi said, it says tackle FR first before PSA. Yes, tackle FR first before PSA because of the accounting standards here. But if you are taking them together, the knowledge will be learned together. So that is why I'm saying. So if it says tackle this first before you do this, it tells you that you can also do them together at a sitting. Because at a sitting, that will help you to balance the idea very well. That is why I suggest all the time that you do the PSA and then the FR together because of the knowledge relations in them. Augustine said, ICA used to combine FR and PSA as one paper. Okay, so it's good to do FR and PSA together, all right? So if these two papers, you've not done them, it's good to do the two together if you want to do them in that case. But that is just a recommendation. You can choose otherwise. But in order to optimize your passes rate and your understanding of what you are doing well, it's good to do all of them together. I'm giving you this recommendation from the perspective of a lecturer, or yes, a lecturer's perspective, in the fact that if you are learning the IASs and you are learning the IPSAs and they are going together, like you form the understanding together. But if you finish the FR and the next semester you're now coming to the IPSAs, yes, you are transporting the knowledge, but there may be some frictions in there. That is why I recommend that you take the two together in that case. Nhyira, how do I get those questions back from ICA? Okay, Augustine, you are in the USA. I don't know. You can speak with them about it. Maybe they sell it online and they can do the delivery for you. I think that should be possible. Not a CA doing delivery, but probably the printing partner, MA Wolf, can do that delivery for you. So call them, send an email to the ICA or call them directly and ask them, tell them you're outside Ghana, how do you get the question bank? Definitely, they will have a way of delivering it to you. You pay for the shipping and handling of it, and that will be okay in that case. All right, so any other questions for me? This is my review and study guide on how to study and pass management accounting and then public sector accounting and finance. Like I say all the time, and like I keep on saying, especially this week, make sure you get the syllabus, okay? Go through the syllabus for yourself. Number 2, don't study on your own. Don't study on your own. Make sure you attend lectures. And don't freak me out and say, hey, Nhyira, I don't have money. I don't have money. That's why I'm studying on my own. Please, you have money in the bank. Go and remove some and pay for tuition. Just look for anywhere that you can go, any of the partner in learning, wherever you are located, go to the ICA website, you see the partner in learning, and call one that is closer to you, and you can go there and go and learn. Make sure you learn, like join a school, that kind of thing. All right, it's very important. I'm not saying you should come and learn here online with us or whatever. Whatever is comfortable for you, be somewhere, be under an environment or be in an environment where you can have problems and you can have somebody to talk to. You can have problems and someone can assist you with. Don't do this on your own and kill yourself, right? Literally. So that is it about that. Ebenezer Atta, I know you are talking to me. Oh, Ebenezer. Ebenezer, why did you say I'm talking to you? I'm not talking to you, right? About the question bank. Eh? So just get it, all right? It's 45 Ghana cedis. Make sure you get it, okay? Get it. You know, it's just one Saturday, boys outing. You know, when you take the boys out, now I'm not talking about Ebenezer. I don't know about Ebenezer's personal life, but Saturday, if you take the boys out and you sit down and you are eating shitoluk, something, or you take the girls out and you are flexing up, that money, stop one Saturday, one Sunday, and then come on, use it to get a study materials. It will help you a lot, okay? It will help you really, really a lot. Frank Namlam said, sir, hello, sir, do you have weekend classes? It depends on the subject you are doing. There are some subjects of ours that are on the weekends, and we have our courses also available online that you can enroll in. So you can WhatsApp us on 050-114-9296, 050-114-9296. So you can call or WhatsApp that. I'll put it in the chat box for you, 050-114-9296. You can call or WhatsApp that line so that we can get the subject you want to write and find out which ones will be on weekends, so you can join. In that case, our courses are also online, so you can actually study online under my mentorship, and all our on-campus classes are also streamed via Zoom. So you can be an online student, but you will be able to also join the on-campus session via Zoom from the comfort of your home or your office. So if it is something that you'll be interested in, you can call or WhatsApp 050-114-9296. But like I said, make sure you get a tuition center and study, okay? Make sure you get a tuition center and study. Don't do this on your own. Felix Ado Akpete said, do you please recommend the ICA materials as study materials for the exams? Yes, definitely. Like I said, this study material of ICA is great. So get a study materials and get a question banks as well. In addition to whatever your lecturers are going to be giving you in class, get it in addition, all right? That is going to be helpful for you. If you have the money, do it. If you don't have the money to get a study materials and then the question bank, then you can just get a question bank and then you rely on the materials that your lecturer will be giving to you. Then the questions that will be the questions that will be in the question bank. But ideally, you should buy the question bank and the manual as well, so that you can really, really study and understand the syllabus very, very well. Nonetheless, whatever it is, make sure you have the syllabus so you understand at the end of the day what is happening and what is going on. Okay. Any other questions for me? Any other questions for me? Put it in the chat box for me real quick. Any other questions? Let's see. Right, so that is it about the study guide on how to pass management accounting and public sector accounting. It is my hope that you're going to take this study guide, take these recommendations that are giving you in order for you to actually prepare and pass the exams. Like I said, and on Tuesday, we spoke intensely about this, make time to study. And I want you to start as early as possible. Don't wait for 2 weeks to the exams and start cramming things. No, start early, put in the effort, put in the work, and I can guarantee you, ultimately you will become successful. Tomorrow, same time, 4:30 p.m., we're going to be having our lectures. I'm going to also come your way tomorrow, and we will look at another 2 subjects tomorrow, and certainly I'll be answering your questions as well in the comment box. So if you have any questions that you would want me to answer, you can make sure that you look at that and then join me on the stream. Then now, every day I do some Q&A session on my Facebook page. So in case I put a general questioning down and people comment below, and then I give recommendations on that. So make sure that you like my page on Facebook and follow me, and get interacted, get connected with me. I want to help you, provide you with assistance that you need on the go in order for you to prepare well for your examination. Follow me as well on Instagram, because I'll be posting some short videos there, summary content on various aspects of the syllabus exclusively for Instagram. So you can follow me as well on Instagram at Nhyira Premium, Facebook at Nhyira Premium, so you'll be able to get the best out of me, then so you can prepare well for your examination. Remember that every week we are selecting 1 or 2 top fans, people who have engaged highly with my content in the course of the week by liking, by sharing, and by posting it in other platforms and other areas, to be able to provide them with a free course where they will be able to study under my mentorship for the examination. So that is it about that. Very soon, a couple of other announcements will be made. I have a lot of great news that are coming in that I'll be sharing with you probably by the end of the month, and we will be able to discuss what it is that you need to do, how is it that we need to do it in that case. So make sure you stay connected, stay close. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then hit the notification icon so that if I go live, you'll be the first person to be notified and to be recommended as well. Sika Williams said, continue to stay blessed. Amen, Sika William, and you stay blessed as well. So thank you very much for joining the stream. Baras, Zolak, Ebenezer, Charles Zuli, Yaka, Sule, Enyona, Priscilla, Isaiah, Abdul, Habiz, Joseph, Eric, Mensa, Prince David, Nana Atrem, Andrew Opombe, Frank Namlan, Mohammed, Suleimana, Wanami, Godwin, Augustine, Boatin, Kofi Eduse, and all of you guys, Felix, Ado, Akwete, and then Sika Williams. Thank you very much for taking the time always to join me on the stream. It's always a privilege to come your way to provide you with this assistance. Remember, my objective for creating this YouTube channel, my objective for coming your way every single day, 4:30 p.m., is to be able to provide you with the assistance you need, answer the questions that is facing you, and provide you with the blueprints that you require in order for this journey of yours to be interesting, and most importantly, to position you strategically so you sit for the exams, you pass, so you can take your life to the next level. Because I know that if you become a business leader, if you become a chartered accountant, you'll be able to take your life to the next level. You'll be comfortable, I'll be more comfortable, and we can together make the world a better place. That is my mission, that is my objective, and I'm so much excited always to come your way. Thank you very much, and I'll see you same time tomorrow, 4:30 p.m., as we continue with our journey towards the ICAG November 2020 examination. Stay blessed, and remember to always, always pray. Bye-bye.